In this video, I'm going to show you how to survive the NFT bear market and come out profitable with some nice gains. I'm going to share with you the best minting, flipping, and investing strategy that works best in the bear market, as well as sharing some critical tips and tricks for you to thrive through this market condition and continue to make money. So make sure to stick with me to the end. And as always, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy sitting in my office doing my own research and sharing with you my ideas. Now, bear markets are full of great opportunities, but you first need to understand which part of the bear market you're at the start, middle, or end. And to do this, we can check out the Dune analytics here. You can see here since about the end of January, the NFT market on OpenSea has been on a constant decline. So that's about 1.5 months now. So in my opinion, we're not at the start anymore, we're somewhere in the middle. So we're getting closer and closer to finding great opportunities where the price has bottomed out. And if you check this table here, you can see the top projects like the Bored Ape Yacht Club, their floor price has decreased by 23% in the last 30 days. Lone X, 19%, Mutant Apes, 27%, Doodles, 28%, Cool Cats is 39%. You can see here that the market in general is red. This tells you that if these blue chip projects are dropping by a fair amount, that you're in a bear market. Now, I invest with these three main rules in mind, and it may be useful for you if you adopt some of them as well. The first rule is never overinvest. Always have dry powder or cash ready to invest if it goes down more. And that leads me to the second rule, buy the dip. Buy when the market is red like now, if you're investing, and take profit when the market is pumping like it was in January. And the third rule for me is buy in threes. The first one, you sell when you're at 2 to 3x profit and get your money back. The second one, you sell to make a profit. And then the third one is for the moonshot. You ride that wave all the way and it's free money there. So with that in mind, let's first talk about the minting strategy. This is going to be very different to what's been happening in the bull market, right? Because in the bull market, you can pretty much mint anything and you're going to pretty much be guaranteed a 2x, 10x, 20x, 30x, and so on. You can close your eyes and point at something and you're probably going to make money, right? But we're now in the bear market and you have to be a lot more picky. So if you're going to mint, make sure that it's a low price mint, maximum 0.15, or even better, anything under 0.1. This is going to give you a better chance of actually making some profit off the mint. The second must have is that they must be a great team. And the third thing is the art. The art has to look spot on and very good and appealing to the masses. If you found something like that, then there's a chance. An example of that here is Wonder Pals. They minted a few weeks ago and they got up to as high as 1.2 Ethereum and now come down to 0.4. And that's still a 5 to 6x profit, which is great gains if you mint it. You can see here there's 10,000 of them and they minted at 0.08 Ethereum. So the first criteria of the price is ticked. And now you can see here in terms of the art style, it is very cool. It's sort of cool cat looking where it's a thick line art and it's unique in its style and people like it. So that's number 2 tick. And the third one is the team. And you can read about the team here and click through their Twitter profile. And from reading about the founder, Mina, it seems to be someone really legit. So they've developed a great community and trust and their project are surviving well in this bear market. So make sure you're very picky when minting. Next is the flipping strategy during the bear market. The pre-reveal flips and the post-reveal flips still work, but you have to slightly adjust them. For example here, you can see Super Ordinary Villains and Dape are two very hot and hyped up projects that have launched in the last week. And there was still money to be made in the flips, but you can't expect to buy the dip and for the project to moon anymore. You can see here, for example, Super Ordinary Villains, when they first reveal, it's at around 0.18. It comes down to about 0.08, goes back up to 0.15, and that's about as high as it has been since the launch. Normally hyped up projects like this during the bull market can go up 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x. There's no limits. But during the bear market, you only have that short 1 to 2 hour window at the very start of the mint to make your profits and move on if you're doing a flipping strategy. And then of course, once at the reveal, you can buy the dip there for a quick flip as well. And you can see here with Dape as well, it comes down from 0.6, 0.3, back up to 0.5, and that's about it. Then the trend keeps going down. So holding the NFT for hours or days is very dangerous right now. And I would definitely not recommend you do it because I wouldn't do it myself. Now comes the third strategy, the investment strategy during the bear market. This is my favorite thing to do during the bear market. I like to dive in and do a lot of research and find those potential blue chip NFTs. So when the bull market comes back, I'm ready to make those 10, 20x gains. And how you can do this is just go to OpenSea, go to the stats and ranking, and then you can start going through a list of all these projects and searching them one by one and seeing why they would be worth investing in. If you want a full list of criteria and step-by-step guide on how to analyze a project, then you can check out this video here where I help you do just that. But to keep it short, it's going to be about the team, the utility, and the community. And I'll give you an example here. The project is called Cypher. Cypher is going to be an upcoming casual fighting and exploration game with an end game goal of creating an open world social experience built on the Ethereum blockchain. And what sets them apart and qualify for the criteria that I like is they have a large, solid team which can produce this type of game that they're promising. It's not an anonymous team, so they also have to be more accountable for their project. So when the bear market comes, like now, they can't just up and leave and slow rug their community. And also with Cypher, as an example, they have a stacked team of backers with large capital firms like Alameda Research. So they're not going to stop building, right? They have the capital, their team is stacked, and they're backed by big investors with money. So these are the sort of underrated projects that you want to be looking for. Make sure you don't fall for scams or rug pulls like this Squiggles project here, as I'm sure you know about it if you've been in NFTs in the last couple of months, or projects like Pixelmon, which I'm not calling a scam, but their mint price of 3 Ethereum is just too big and sets too high of an expectation from their community. So when the price of this goes down, the pressure is too high, and if the team's anonymous like Pixelmon, they could up and leave. So this doesn't give me confidence as an investor. Now, just so you know, I'm also not anonymous. You can see my face, so you can consider investing by clicking that like button for me if you don't mind. Now you can see the bear market is a lot more tricky. Whether you want to mint, flip, or invest, it's a lot harder, and you must be more diligent in your research. And if you're looking for projects to invest in the long term, it's going to take a lot of hours looking through these projects. But luckily for you, I've analyzed the best NFT projects, which has the most potential to blow up and give you those 10 to 20x gains when the bull market comes back. So I recommend you check out this playlist here, where I've gone in depth on each of the NFT categories and the best projects in each of them. So check it out, and I'll see you over the next video.